Audacity! It is a very well-known, free, open-source digital editing and recording software that I'll go out on a limb and say you've probably heard of it by now, thanks to many YouTubers. However, I think there's a few things you want to know if you're trying to do something in particular that wouldn't be obvious without tinkering and looking it up. Here's a quick table of contents of what I will be covering in this video. I'll link some tutorials if you're more curious about something else, but I won't be covering. Anyways, first things first, basics. Now, Audacity is an audio editor. Many creators get this program so they can record audio, but you can also open and edit audio files you've gotten from elsewhere. To do that, you can either open and select the file you want, or you can drag and drop it into the window. From there, you can add your effects, volumes, and other changes as you please. If you want to place your playhead somewhere specific to start from, all you need to do is left-click on the track where you want to play from. You can always go back to the beginning by hitting the Skip to Start button. If you want to select a portion of the track, all you need to do is left-click and drag. Hitting play will only play to the end of that selection. To deselect, you just click it again. If you ever need to come back to your project at another point, then you're going to need to save. I don't think I need to tell you how to save, but if you want to have it as an audio file, you're going to need to export it. Number 2, microphone setup. Now for recording your audio, you'll see several drop-down menus. One is your method of recording, one is for the speakers you're using, and one is for your microphone you're using. Make sure the microphone you're using is plugged into the USB or similar port and select it within the drop-down menu. When you're ready, hit the record button and do your thing. Hey there, I'm recording an audio thing for this tutorial. You can hear my fan. Then hit the stop button when you're done. If things seem a bit quiet, you may need to play with the recording or playback volumes. Each time you record, it will create a new track, and it will record from wherever your playhead is, so keep that in mind. You can also move all your new recordings onto one track by using the Shift tool. This is purely an organization preference. Now always, and I mean always, test or at least make sure these settings are correct before you start to record for whatever you're using it for. Cause otherwise you end up like Wide-Eyed MDS and end up recording a whole live commentary only to realize the audio is crap. Welcome to I Had to Know. Because you ended up using your built-in microphone for your computer instead of the one that you bought, and now you have to do post-commentary instead of using the live commentary that you worked on already. It's very frustrating. We all do those sorts of things one point in our life, but I feel the need to say it in case I do save one of your important recordings in the future with my sage advice. Especially if you don't always have it plugged in when using Audacity. Noise removal. Depending on your setup, you might have noticed that you have some background noise in your recordings. This might just be white noise, or it could be from your loud computer fan. Luckily, most audio editing software has something you can do about that. Under Effects, you'll find a feature called Noise Removal. For this effect to work, you're going to need to get a noise profile. To do that, you simply select the noise you want to remove and click the Get Noise Profile. Now select the whole track and click Noise Removal again. The default settings should be good for nearly everything, but it's always good to experiment. Now your sound should be that much better. If you want to improve your audio any more, there is a specific tutorial for that, like the others, in the description. It's Loopback time! So this last one is only really useful if you want to record sound from your computer, and only the sound. I'm going to tell it to you straight. I wish I knew this years ago, but I guess it's better late than never. Remember those drop-down menus from before? One should say MME, that would be the method of how you're recording. Click that and scroll down to Windows WASAP or Loopback on non-Windows systems. Make sure the playback device and the recording device are the same. This effectively makes your speakers as if it was a recording device for your project. And now you should be recording audio from your computer. You can imagine the stuff this can be used for. This is a godsend for aspiring podcast producers who have members and guests that are all over the world and can't come to one central location. However, this only records the computer's audio. This doesn't record your mic audio. There's a way around that, though. Go to where you have your sound settings and go to the recording devices. Click on the properties of the recording device you wish to use. Go to the Listen tab and check Listen to this device and apply. Now anything that you say into that device will be picked up by the speakers. I've recorded a little bit of an audio thing to show off the Loopback feature. Yeah, that's it. So, I'm just gonna hit play. Congratulations. This only took you, 3 years? Oh, you know what, you little piece of... Hopefully this has provided to you a nice audio editing software that doesn't cost a crap ton of money. This is MDS saying, happy creating.